break down the minimum to maximum looking good budget for the year? I am very interested. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you want to know the answer to this question, then you should keep watching. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I am so excited to have you on board. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm wearing this t-shirt for you guys today because you guys are amazing. You are so marvelous. I started my channel less than a month ago and I am so close to 60. That's if I don't have 60 subscribers by now. That is so exciting. I am so grateful, guys. And if you're watching and you're yet to subscribe, just click the subscribe button right now and turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss out on any video that I drop going forward. Okay, so the question I read from the intro is something that somebody dropped as a comment on my first personal shopping video where I shared personal shopping myth. If you have not seen that video, just click this button and it will take you straight up to the video. So in that video I was talking about different myths about personal shopping, and this person was like, oh, shopping is therapy but it is headache also. Please explain the math and emotional trauma. There are some people that are very indecisive but they have the money, or they don't think it is worth it to have a personal shopper, or they think it's for celebrities. Please break down the minimum to maximum looking good budgets for the year. I am very interested, and so I decided that okay, this is something that we can talk about, because I know there are so many other people that are thinking, how much should I spend on my clothing every year? How much is okay for me to spend on shoes and bags and all of that? So that is what we are going to be talking about today, okay? But before I go on, I always do something fun every Saturday when I'm going to talk about anything, but I realized that it's coming with some, I don't know the word to use, and I don't want any of my videos to monetize all my videos in the long run. So I would be singing using my own voice and probably put the soundtrack by myself, but I'll do that later on, okay? So if you want to see that, you need to watch this video till the very end. So today we are going to be talking about how much we should be spending. What is your budget? What should your budget be on fashion? Because what I realize is many people actually spend so much money on clothing, but that is not the point. Like, it is not even how much you are spending on clothing that matters. I started a series on my Instagram page. I also dropped the link in the bio, in the description box, so that you can go check it out, on why people keep spending so much money on clothes. And that's because they don't even know the basic things on how to maintain their clothing, their fashion accessories, their footwear and all of that. But I would not digress from today's topic. We're going to talk about budgets and how much you should be spending. And the simple answer to that question is there is no minimum or maximum budget. That is the truth. There is no minimum, there is no maximum, because our incomes vary, our lifestyles vary, our jobs vary. So what you a celebrity may be spending a lot of money on clothes or shoes or whatever because our job demands that, his job demands that, while you may be a personal shopper like me, that my job also demands it, but it may not necessarily be that I have to spend so much money wearing clothes, different clothes every day, because I'm not going for movie premieres anyway. Do you understand? Also, a stay-at-home mom's budget may be different. Do you understand? And the same goes for every occupation. So prices, I can't say, oh, this is how much you should be spending on your clothes, or this is how much you should be spending on your shoes. But financial experts have said that we should be able to spend 5% of our take-home income on clothing, okay? So whatever it is that you're taking home at the end of the month, you should be able to allocate 5% of that amount to clothing. Now let us break it down so that it makes sense. I'm going to be using my calculator. So let's assume that you earn 10 million in a year, okay? 10 million naira in a year. So when you earn 10 million naira in a year, you do 5% of 10 million naira, okay? and 5% of 10 million naira gives you 500,000. So that means you have 500,000 naira to spend in that year on your clothing, okay, according to financial experts. Now you break it down to 12 months, and that means you have 41,666.66666 to spend on fashion, on clothing, okay. So what that 5% does is that it gives you, it helps you to put your spending into perspective. It doesn't mean that you necessarily have to shop anything worth 41,600 and something every month. It also doesn't mean that, okay, you have to shop every month. If you don't require shopping every month, I really don't see why you should shop every month. Actually, I honestly don't see why you should shop every month, especially if you buy quality items and you are able to maintain them. Then there is really no reason why you should be shopping every month, okay. So let's assume that whether or not you shop every month, you have put that money aside to you have allocated that money that, oh, this is for my wardrobe, anytime I can go to it, okay. So I want to give you 5 simple tips that you should put in mind whenever you want to shop, and it will help you in the long run, okay. So the first thing is to shop quality. I know I always say shop quality, and you've probably heard so many people say shop quality, and in my last video on Instagram I also mentioned shop quality, and I used my dad as an example. And for me, that is the best example I can use, because I have seen this man wear quality items over the years, okay. So what that means is you get something, you are not, most times you will always consider the price tag, and that's because anything you are buying that is expensive most of the time is good quality. It does not mean that there are things that are expensive that are not good quality. There are a lot of overpriced rubbish, okay. So when you are shopping any item, you want to look out for quality, and you want to shop the basics, okay. So basics and quality. What kind of job do you do? If you are a 9-to-5 person, you have a white collar job, you know as a man that you need shirts. You need at least 3 shirts. You will need a white shirt regardless of what it is that you do. You probably need a blue shirt, okay. Do you understand? So you want to have a black pair of pants, you want to have a blazer. As a lady, you want to have a black blazer, for example. You understand those kind of things. So you want to have the basic things. And now that we are all at home, there are basic things that we should own, like t-shirts. It is underrated. How much you can do with t-shirts is so underrated, and I'll probably talk about this in another video. I have dropped a poll for you to suggest what next you want me to talk about, and you can also leave a suggestion in the comment section. I will really appreciate it, and trust me, I'm going to use your suggestions. Okay, so these basic things are what you should look out for. That, okay, regardless of what it is that I do, I need a pair of good shoes, okay. So why don't you look at it, what kind of shoes do I need? I need a pair of black shoes. Then you save money towards it, and you buy a pair of black shoes, very good black shoes that you can wear from year to year. Not paparazzi black shoe that, oh, it doesn't, you know, if you'll be able to wear it for one thing, and you understand. So you need to shop quality, and you shop basic. That's the first thing. Number 2 is that you should know where you can get high quality for a big discount. Guys, I don't know how much I can stress this, but yes, you know that if you're using that 10, if we use that 10 million, for example, let's say that's what we are using, that's your take home, you know that you cannot afford to just buy anything, because you want things that can last you. So you are saving money. If you know it's every 3 months you're going to shop, for example, you would have saved money. If you cannot save that money, if you're the kind of person that once you get money you have to spend it all the time, then you want to look out for good bargains, okay. You want to look out for good discounts. And let us not sugarcoat anything. We are all not good with shopping good items, whether or not we accept this. We are all not good at it. Some people have a eye for beautiful things. Some people can, you know how you go to a place with a friend, and there's a friend that can easily spot a beautiful item. That is how people are configured. So if you know that you on your own you cannot source an item that is really good for a good price, please get you a personal shopper that can help you do that, okay. So you want to do that. Number 3 is declutter and sell off. Okay, so recently I was lamenting about, oh, this pandemic, I have shoes for my daughter that she hasn't worn, some of them are getting tight for her, and Some of us have things like that. And a friend of mine sent me a message and like, oh, I know this person that sells baby things, so you can give her stuff that you haven't worn or they are in good condition even if you have worn, and then she can sell it off and you can make some money. And there are other stores like that for adults where there are things in your wardrobe that are of good quality, but maybe because you have added weight, you have lost weight, you no longer find it attractive, you have not even worn it at all, you really don't have anybody to pass it to, or you don't want to pass it to anybody because you know that African thing that, oh, if you're not wearing something then you must give it out, you must pass it on. Please, it is yours. If you don't want to pass it on, don't pass it on. Don't let anybody put you under pressure, okay? But what I have noticed is that most people try to now turn, you wear that thing or you look for a reason to turn it to a rag. Why? No, like, don't do that. Or you just keep it aside, be like, oh, one day, and 5 years is going, you have not worn it. Instead of doing that, you can take out your pieces, look for people that buy neatly used items or things that you haven't even worn, and you can get some money back on it. Okay, number 4, sorry, keep a list. So keeping a list is very good, not just for your budgeting or your fashion, is good for everything. Keep a list of things that you want to buy, things that you want to sell off, things that you want to replace. Okay, you need to keep that list because it's going to help you. For example, you buy a white shirt, whether a white t-shirt, and you really don't know what to wear it with. Meanwhile, this white t-shirt thing, I think I'm really going to do another video on this because it is so versatile. We all need to have a white t-shirt. All of us, men, women, you need to have a white t-shirt in your wardrobe. Okay, so you now say, oh, Faith is saying I should get a white t-shirt. What? Let me just get a white t-shirt. And you know how you can see white t-shirts everywhere, like you can even buy it in traffic. Like, there are just some things that you really don't need to now calculate, but I'm going to now wait till I have 5 million naira to buy. Do you understand? There are just some things that it is so basic, you need to have as many as possible because, do you understand? Like, you just need to have it. Okay, so you now put it in your list. I have bought white t-shirts, how can I wear it? Then you begin to check out items. How can you wear it? Oh, I need a pair of black pants, I need pencil skirt, I need brown this. Do you understand? You put that list together so that it can help you, and then you can plan properly that, oh, when I get my salary for the next 2-3 months, I can put it aside towards this. Okay, that way you are able to actualize your dream wardrobe. Number 5, the very last tip I'm going to give you, is to be authentic with yourself. If you have other commitments, this 5% rule is just a guide. It's not necessary that you use a 5% rule. If you can afford more, if your salary is 20 million in a year, for example, you'll be able to spend 100 and something thousand every month. If it's 30 million, you'll be able to spend so much more, like that. So depending on what your lifestyle is, what your personality is, be true to yourself. Use whatever it is that you have. Okay, work within your means. So tell yourself, I really don't need these t-shirts that Faith is talking about. If you don't need it, don't buy it. Okay, it is not by force. Do you understand? Don't be like, everyone is wearing white sneakers, I need to buy it. But there is no way you are wearing white sneakers too. Do you understand? So don't buy things that it will just be out of, everybody is saying, oh, it is necessary, I don't know when I will need it. No, that is not what I'm talking about. So this rule is just a guide for you to say, okay, I need to start budgeting. I think that should have been number 1 point. You need to start putting figures to what it is that you want to do, not only for your fashion but for every other thing, because it will help you to stay in line and to stay focused. Okay, so those are the tips I have for you today. There is no minimum, there is no maximum. You need to work within your means, be true to yourself, keep a list, buy the basics, sell off items that you are not using. Okay, and you'll be able to make money in the long run and still look good. Okay, so that is it from me today. Remember to like, share and subscribe, and also please, I am begging you, drop your suggestions in the comment section below, because I want to be able to bring you content that you will benefit from. And what else? Thank you so much for watching my video. Okay guys, I am so grateful, so grateful. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.